Friends, buckle up because we're diving headfirst into a political **** storm. Picture this, it's 2025, Donald Trump is back in the Oval Office and the Russia-Ukraine war is still raging. Trump, in his infinite wisdom, decides to call Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy a dictator. Why? Because Zelenskyy dared to postpone Ukraine's 2024 elections due to the whole you-know thing. Now you might think that calling a wartime leader fighting a brutal invasion a dictator is a bit rich, even for Trump, and you'd be right. But Trump's never been one to let logic get in the way of a good Twitter rant, Truth Social tirade. He argues that Zelenskyy is clinging to power, using the war as an excuse to postpone elections and silence his opponents. This wouldn't be a Trumpian controversy without some baseless accusations thrown in for good measure. Trump claims Zelenskyy pressured the US into spending a whopping $350 billion on the war, a war Trump believes he could have stopped with a strongly worded letter. But wait, there's more. Trump doesn't stop at accusations of dictatorship. He goes a step further, suggesting Zelenskyy and his cronies are misusing American aid. Now, we've heard this song and dance before. It's a classic Trump move to deflect blame and sow distrust. He throws out these accusations without a shred of evidence, hoping something sticks. Meanwhile, peace talks are underway in Riyadh. But guess who's not invited? That's right, Ukraine and its European allies. Trump, in his infinite wisdom, decides to negotiate with Russia directly, cutting out the very people whose future is at stake. He claims only he can achieve peace because, apparently, diplomacy is best served with a side of egotism. Zelenskyy, to his credit, doesn't take this lying down. He fires back, accusing Trump of being a useful idiot, parroting Russian disinformation. He points out the absurdity of holding elections while Russian tanks are rolling through your country. He reminds the world that Ukraine is fighting for its survival, for democracy itself. Zelenskyy argues that Trump's actions only embolden Putin, giving him the green light to continue his aggression. He warns that appeasing dictators never works, that it only encourages more violence and instability. Now before you panic and start digging your own bunker, remember one crucial thing. This is all made up. It's a fictional scenario, a glimpse into a terrifying alternate reality. But even though it's not real, it does raise some important questions. Questions about the fragility of democracy, the dangers of misinformation, and the very real consequences of political opportunism. So, let's all breathe a collective sigh of relief that this is just a hypothetical nightmare. But let's also learn from it. Let's be wary of those who seek to divide us, who peddle in fear and lies. And let's stand up for democracy, wherever it's under threat. Because the truth is, the line between fiction and reality can be terrifyingly thin.